how to risk map your investment selection with eValue. When you are within the main dashboard, you can see this option here for the risk mapping. You must make sure you have selected some investments in your investment selection before heading towards that section. Once you have added your funds or your portfolios, Fintegrate and eValue are then able to do exactly that, the risk mapping of multiple funds or portfolios within the same risk group. So here I'm on an eValue 1 to 10, but you could use a 1 to 5 or 1 to 7. And in this case, you can see that the Taton core, I've got some portfolios that will match the various risk ratings here on the left. So for example, if I hover on the Taton core balanced, this is deemed as a 7.32. So you've got extra details when you hover on the name here. And that's matching an investor who's going to invest for less than 15 years. Equally, you can also see here that I've got some blending of investments. So if, for example, the Taton core defensive is not quite right for risk rating 4 if you're investing for over 21 years. So in this case, eValue has done a blending of the defensive and the cautious. So how do you risk map your portfolios? Well, I've added a Taton ethical here. So all I'll need to do is to click on that blue button, risk map the Taton ethical, and in that case I can then either wait for the results to come back, but that will take a few minutes. I would highly suggest that you can visit the site, you can do some other work such as add a case or do an analysis, and we will let you know through a notification when the risk mapping has been completed. Mapping has now completed, so I'll then go back to the risk mapping and I'll scroll all the way down to take a look at my Taton ethical and how it's been risk mapped for an eValue 1 to 10, and we can see it at the bottom. I've got some blending as well for that specific range.